So as thoughts turn very firmly to Las Vegas, I'm going for my pre-flight COVID test at One Medical in Hull Town. So once, hopefully, I get the all clear here, it's basically a direct standoff between me and the US border official. So as the sun goes down on my final night in Barbados, and once again what a sight it is, I can happily say that my test this morning was negative, so I'm good to fly. And we hit the road tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. We've got a 1:30 flight from Barbados to Miami, and then I think I leave Miami, I don't know, it's around about 9 p.m. and get into Vegas about 11 p.m. Now, I'm not sure whether all the questions about where I've been for the last 14 days to allow me entry into the US is going to be at Barbados airport or at Miami. Somebody who lives in the Caribbean told me that most of the questions are going to be actually in Barbados, but we shall see. But I've had an absolutely wonderful 15 nights here. I really have. The only interesting thing actually is being here for 3 nights on my own when Suzanne went home after day 12. I don't really like coming to any other destination as a solo traveller. I've come to the conclusion. This is definitely a couple's holiday, a Caribbean island, and I don't think I would be happy coming here for 2 weeks on my own, whereas Vegas is totally the opposite. I find absolutely no trouble in it whatsoever. It's odd how you feel comfortable in certain social situations and not in others. Obviously I've been asked an awful lot by the staff and some guests here where Suzanne's gone, but yeah, I don't have the same fun without her here. We had a wonderful time together. We always do when we go on holiday. So there's my flight at the top there, AA1111 to Miami, 1:36 p.m. takeoff. I've been through boarding and was asked quite a few questions actually. Firstly, they wanted to see my verification on the Verifly app, which interestingly British Airways weren't particularly interested in London, but I think Verifly is affiliated with American Airlines, so that might explain it. But anyway, they wanted to see that verification page along with my boarding pass from London from the 27th of August to make sure that I'd been in Barbados for 15 nights. Now, interestingly, they also had a list of travellers, and I was at the top saying that I'd been there for the required amount of time, so I'm a bit confused where they got that information from. Maybe they cross-referenced my incoming flight, I've no idea, but it's quite interesting that they had that anyway. But that could be the end of the questions, who knows? We'll have to wait and see until we get to Miami. But, oh, there's a Christmas tree here. Before I leave you, let's have a look at this. Christmas from the sea. Buy your Christmas decorations handmade with seashells. Wow. Merry Christmas from Barbados. So I actually made it into the United States of America. I cannot believe it. I was a little bit nervous, to be honest, and it was a little bit hairy. We came off the plane, queued up for the border official. He was giving the guy in front of me, another Brit, a real hard time about why he didn't have a stamp in his passport from, I don't know whether it was Barbados he was coming from or somewhere else, but I imagine it was probably the same plane I was on. But I don't think Barbados actually stamped any passports from memory. I don't remember them doing any. Anyway, I was a bit nervous about that, and then the guy next to him became free, so I scooted over there, and then he literally just said to me, business or pleasure? I said pleasure. He said how many nights? I said 11. He said have a great time, and gave me my passport. So I skipped through passport control, picked up my bag, checked it in again, and I'm now on to D46, which is my Miami departure gate to head straight to Vegas at 9 p.m. tonight. I really need a beer, desperately need a beer just to calm down and and get ready for the final leg. This has really been quite something, and I'm so fucking pleased I'm here, people. Honestly, I could not tell you how happy I am. 18 months of pent-up frustration is going to be coming out over the next 11 nights. So I'm going to leave this vlog here. It's to be continued, very much to be continued. So I will see you from Vegas next.